Sometimes the people who promise to love us forever are the ones who hurt us the most. This is the story of Alina, a woman whose world fell apart, only to rise stronger than ever before. Alina and Rayhan had been married for 12 years. Their story began like many others, two people deeply in love, full of dreams, building a life together one brick at a time. Their house, though modest, held laughter, memories, and moments that felt like forever. Alina was a soft-spoken woman. She wasn't materialistic, never complained, never demanded more than what Rayhan could give. Her love was quiet but deep. Rayhan, however, began to change over time. Ambition took hold of him. He wanted more money, more status, more attention. Eventually, his gaze shifted, first emotionally, then physically. One morning, without warning, Rayhan looked Alina in the eyes and said, "I'm leaving. I sold my half of the house. You can do whatever you want with yours. No emotion, no explanation, just a final decision." And then he walked away. Alina stood frozen. The man she had loved for over a decade had walked out, leaving her with memories and silence. But she didn't beg. She didn't chase. She held herself together as best she could and stayed in the house, living with the echoes of the past. A few weeks later, the other half of the house got a new owner. A calm, elderly man named Mr. Kamal moved in. He didn't ask many questions. He greeted her with kindness, offered help without being intrusive, and respected her space. Slowly, a new rhythm returned to her days, peaceful, quiet, healing. But just as Alina began to feel a sense of balance, Rayhan returned. He wasn't the same. He drove a shiny car, wore expensive clothes, and brought with him a woman, young, loud, and clearly chosen for show. Rayhan laughed arrogantly, his eyes scanning the house as if trying to find flaws. "So, this is still how you live?" he said with a smirk. "Nothing's changed. Still stuck in this boring little life." Alina didn't respond. She just looked at him and then walked back inside. But inside, her heart ached. The wounds she had covered slowly began to bleed again. Rayhan started throwing parties on his side of the house. Loud music, flashing lights, strangers coming and going. It wasn't just celebration. It was a message. He wanted her to feel small, forgotten, left behind. One evening, as Alina was watering the plants, he said loud enough for everyone to hear, "Some people never grow. I moved on. Some people just stay stuck." The people laughed. But before Alina could walk away, Mr. Kamal stepped forward. He looked at Rayhan and asked, "You sold your half of the house to a stranger without even asking who I am, didn't you?" Rayhan looked confused. "I'm not just some old man," Kamal said. "I own one of the biggest real estate development companies in this city. I didn't buy this house because I needed a place to stay. I bought it because I wanted to protect peace. I've seen what she's endured, and what you become." Everyone fell silent. Kamal continued, "You sold your share and left. You thought you could come back and mock her. But this home? It's hers now, and nothing you say or do can take away her strength." Rayhan tried to speak, but no words came out. His partner awkwardly looked away. The crowd of people who once laughed stood quiet. Rayhan's arrogance melted, and for the first time, he looked small, defeated, not by words, not by force, but by the quiet dignity of the woman he once abandoned. Alina didn't gloat. She didn't smile. She simply walked back inside her home and made herself a cup of tea, because her peace was